According to what happened, I mean, according to the interviews that I posted last time, I think I'm here with me, Bishop Kachaza. I think I had some questions that some of brothers asked, and I want him to answer. I'm here in Pastor Kabengeri's house. It's not in our studio, yeah. It's out of the studio. So at least follow what the bishop is going to answer. Bishop, I have the first question. I have more than, okay, I can say I have 3 questions. The first one is about the end-time message. Because I know that you brought the end-time message here in Zambia. Then today we have spoken word and other we have many ministries. We don't know what happened. What caused that? Are we going to maintain entire message or spoken word, the way that one of the pastors asked the question?
My dear brother, because a lot of people, they have no revelation of this message. The message is the bride. It's not for anybody. Brother Brenham was told to go to Sabino Canyon, and God answered him that this message you are preaching will be called the end time message. Then if you want to use this message, call it end time message ministry. And this message throughout the world they are called end time message ministry. In India, in anywhere, even in Canada, everywhere, it's called end time message ministry.
Okay, then what caused this effect that we have today? This is spoken word, that one is what, harvest and others.
It started in Lusaka.
Okay.
Ngoma Tembe. That brother from Congo. He was a refugee brother at Makeni refugee camp. Then we had no one, because I stayed with Ngoma Tembe in my house 3 years. And he's the one whom I was leaving the church to go to Congo, when I go to Congo, when I go to Malawi, when I go to Zimbabwe, and he was remaining the church. Now, when he came here to Lusaka, after making many problems in Ndola, then he ran away, again back to Makeni refugee camp. Then when we established a church in Brother Mwila's house, it was called Rilanda Tebaneko, and we registered End Time Message Ministry. We registered the End Time Message Ministry, Rilanda Tebaneko. And Ngoma Tembe was a pastor. And after 6 months, Ngoma Tembe himself changed it to Spoken Word Tebaneko. Okay. Which today they are calling Spoken Word Ministry.
Oh, okay. No, well, it's clear. I think it's clear. So that's the answer. Okay, I can say the answer is just clear. Yes. There's nothing that we can add there. It's very clear. Yes. Then the second question is that I think this question. Okay, I'll come with it. The second question is this one. When ministers are coming for being registered, because I received the complaint from one of pastors of ministers. He's saying that when you give people certificate, any mistake, you come again back and you start, you can snatch it back, or maybe you have something to do again. It's like you want to control people, you want to have your own organization, things like that. What can you say about this? Because I received a lot of things.
Those people, they have not received the Holy Ghost before starting preaching this message. Because every government has got its own statutes. It has got its own laws. Even in America, they've got their own laws. In America, somebody cannot preach the gospel without being computerized or being gazetted. Because a work of a pastor is a tax job. They cut tax from their salaries. But in Zambia, even before, they were cutting taxes from our salaries, because in Kaunda era, there was no free things like when Dr. Chiluba came, when he declared Christian nation, and he declared that the church should not pay rates at the church, can pay no taxes, all this. It's Dr. Chiluba who made these things.
Okay.
So now, how can they deduct taxes without knowing where we're working? How the government is going to deduct tax? Because now law now is saying every church should pay tax to Zambian government.
Now, the question is this: have you ever snatched or grabbed someone a certificate?
I've never.
Okay. Then
certificate is a qualification of someone. Government wants to know if a pastors are qualified, because let me speak this strongly. Brother Branham, before he was called a prophet, he was in Baptist mission. He was ordained by Baptist mission. Even the papers was given by Baptist mission. If you go to the den of William Branham, you are going to see all things Brother Branham was using, starting from knives, guns, and many things, and many trophies of animals and things Brother Branham was doing. Now today in Zambia, because there were a lot of divisions, even those pastors, we have trained them. If you read Taking Side with Jesus Christ, the prophet is saying, train younger ministers whom you have seen a calling, who saw those pastors a calling for them to be pastors.
Okay. Thank you. I can cut you there.
Yes.
Because we have only 1 minute, which has remained. Yes. So in that 1 minute, I ask you now the last question. The last question is this. Are these people paying before pastors are paying to you before collecting their certificate, or maybe it's they are paying to the government?
The government wants tax from us. Where are we going to give tax? Brother Ngoyi, your brother Ngoyi,
Ngoyi.
Am I going to pay you to Zambia? I'm going to take you, brother Ngoyi, to take you to Zambian government and pay you the tax.
No. Can't do it. I'm a human being.
You're a human being. So how are we going to get money to pay Zambian tax? For several churches, we've got more than 80 tabernacles in this country. How are we going to pay? I'm going to pay them taxes, or they should pay in their own tabernacle taxes.
Yeah, in short, it's not a business.
It's not a business.
The way that people are thinking.
No.
Yeah.
It's their government.
Okay.
I'm not a government myself.
Yeah.
Me, I've got a message.
Okay. He
can preach the way he wants to preach. I cannot ask him anything.
Okay, thank you. It's
God
clear.
bless you.
Amen. God bless you.
Hallelujah. I see.